Yo, what's up guys? It's Pygoz here, the Crypto Pie, and today we're going to be talking about both DLive, which is the first dApp on the actual Lino blockchain, right? So we're actually going to dive into the Lino blockchain and just first of all have a quick glance at the first dApp on the Lino blockchain, all right? So this is DLive, guys. Welcome. So as you can see here, I'm on the trending tab and I put it on English because, well, you know, not all of us speak all the other languages, right? So, and most of us speak English. So you simply head over to DLive.tv, then you go to trending and you put it on English, or you can go to newest and you sort the language, right, by English, so you can actually understand it. Now, if you're not English, you can of course select all the other languages, right, such as Turkish, Polish, Japanese, Chinese, French, German, Georgian, and Russian, right? This is all that's included right now. You know, whoever, you know, who knows, there could be more added later, but this is fine for now, right? So we'll put it on English so we can actually see what's going on. Now, what I think is cool about this platform is that it has this tab newest included, because newest, that means like who's going live the latest, right? And you can kind of see who is going live, right? Who is the newest streamer that just went live. It's not exactly the newest streamer as in they're new to the platform, but it's the newest one who went live. Because I did see some big partners in the newest section. I was kind of confused, but I understand it now. Alright, so that is a little bit about the platform itself. So let me just go back to, let's just click on a stream, right? I was just going to click on this guy. I have no clue who this is, but we're going to see, right? So let me just cancel out that sound. So he's getting ready to stream. So what you see here on the bottom is this is the chest, right? This directly makes into contact with the Lino blockchain. So anytime this is full, you can click it and you can receive your Lino points, right? Right now there's still Lino points because Lino is still in the testnet phase, right? So when I click it, I get the Lino testnet points that I can then spend on this streamer, right? I can give him a lemon. It is one Lino testnet point. 10 points is an ice cream, 100 is a diamond, and 1,000 is a ninja guinea, right? So let me just show you guys, and I'm going to give this guy a lemon, right? So here you go, I gave him a lemon. So this means that it took it from my my Lino, right? So that's kind of how it goes. So there's this little animation for gifting me gifting him a lemon. So, and you know, directly appreciative, saying thank you. So that's cool. Yeah, that is what I think is cool about this system, right? So as a viewer, you can still earn the currency to give back to the community, right? So whenever this chest fills up, I can click it and claim. You know, sometimes 1 Lino, sometimes 2, sometimes 3, sometimes even 4. Okay, so that is basically what DLive's about. All right, so we're just going back to the home page here, just pausing this. So this is the home page, guys. On the home page, you can see creators on the rise. Right now, is Flow Drive is number 1. Number 2 is The God Cashin. And number 3 is Noah from the whatever, right? And then number 4, Lord Amish, etc. You can see them all, right? So that is creators on the rise. You can kind of see who earned the most Lino, right? 54,000. That's a lot. That's a lot of Lino, guys. All right. So now going back to it, so you can earn Lino, but you can also give back to the system. On the top left here, you have to get Lino points, and you can buy them, right? 88 for $1.40, all the way to 7,888 for $97.80. All right. This is the one I bought once, 7,880, and I'll show you right now why I did that. Okay, so now this is enough about DLive. Now let's get into the Lino. All right, so the Lino blockchain. All right, so I'm first just going here, right? I'm just gonna quickly log in here. So to show you guys, all right, so this is the Lino dashboard, right? You can see all my Lino. My locked points is 7,994, right? So it was the 7,888 plus the little bit that I had left. I locked them all in, right? So why do I do this? Because every day I get a staking reward. It's a proof of stake cryptocurrency, right? So I get 21 something Lino points, right? So I just click redeem. All right, so, and after that, I get a question, right? A voting. It's about voting. So do you think decentralized video storage is necessary? Decentralized storage will definitely come with sacrifice of efficiency. So I don't think that decentralized video storage is necessary at all for video storing, because it simply, well, it already says there, right? It sacrifices efficiency. So no, I don't think that's necessary. Okay, it's storage. Storage is fine if it's centralized. That's my opinion, right? For storage, I'm completely fine if it's centralized. Now, so I just click I don't care and I'll submit. Okay, so there we go. There that is, right? So now you see it already updated. So now I have 8,196 Lino, right? I just claimed my stake reward for the day. All right, so now let's dive into the Lino blockchain. All right, so this is the Lino website. It's lino.network. It's about building a decentralized autonomous content economy, right? It says it right here. So if we scroll down here, what you can see here is it explains it in nice, well, I mean, it's not layman terms, but if you know a little bit about cryptocurrency, you will understand it. All right, so it has free transactions, which is great. It's about proof of content value. Well, you know, we just demonstrated that. Basically, as a viewer, you can click a chest, get back, and then give back, right, to the community. So it's thousands of transactions per second, right? Because Lino uses a practical Byzantine fault-tolerant based proof of stake. All right, so you can kind of, you know, it's hard to understand these words, the practical Byzantine fault tolerant. If you want to look that up, go ahead. Be my guest. There's a great Reddit article about it, where you can read very in depth of what it's about. That's the best article I found. Is a Reddit article about it. So what I want you guys to focus on is what I already shown you, which is that it's a proof of stake consensus algorithm, right? That so when if you think about Bitcoin is a proof of work cryptocurrency, right? We all know that there's a lot of miners out there for Bitcoin, mostly in China, right? And so when they mine, that is the reason that we can send transactions from one address to another. Well, if in a proof of stake system, you can send your Lino in this case because of the staking, right? People are staking, and that you can see that as the work, right? As the working. So that is in layman terms very easily explained. I don't know how I can explain it any easier. So instead of work, so the miners, you have the stakers. Okay. Oh yeah, guys, there's proof of human engagement. So going back to the DLive. So as you saw in the start, I was in that guy's stream. So you didn't really see the chest going up. It will go up slowly, very slowly. But if I would have chatted in the chat, then it goes up faster. All right. So that is the proof of human engagement. Now that doesn't mean spam. All right. It needs to be full-on sentences. You cannot just manipulate it, right, by bots, by spamming, or by putting a lot of emojis or something. All right, or stickers that they have right now. That doesn't work that way. You have to use, well, you know, it just kind of gives the whole streaming an engagement, right? Also, guys, you can also upload your videos on DLive. That is what I currently do, right? As you all know, I'm a YouTuber, so I obviously upload them to DLive now as well. And I'm also going to live stream on DLive, both video games and, of course, all my trading, right? My charting that most of you guys watch me for, right? So so I definitely want to start doing that. And by doing that, you guys can just sit in my stream, click the chest, and give back, right? If you want to. You can give back to either me or someone else in the community, right? Infrastructure auction system. I don't think DLive is currently using this, but it's also in the Lino blockchain. And of course, it's a native currency system, right? So if we scroll down here, we can see the team, right? Which is obviously important, right? I'm not so much bothered about the DLive team itself, but I'm more bothered about the Lino team, right? Because DLive is simply a dApp on the Lino blockchain. DLive was previously on the Steemit blockchain, right? And they decided that it's better for them to move over to the Lino blockchain. So obviously we need to look at who are the founders behind Lino, right? So we first off have Wilson Wei, and let's just take a look at who he is, right? So this Wilson Wei, we'll go on his LinkedIn here. Wilson Wei, he is Lino, he's the co-founder of Lino Network, right? And other than that, he has been to University of California, Berkeley, Haas School of Business. Okay, right, interesting, right? He knows Chinese and English, but this is his first venture. So we need to acknowledge that this is his first venture, right? So he's the co-founder of Lino Network, right? Let's see who are the other people behind Lino, right? So we're going to look at Yihei Li and see who that is. So Yihei, or Ryan Li, is the co-founder and CTO at Lino, right? But beforehand, before he did Lino, he was founder of Nova CE LLC, a quantitative trading company playing with cryptocurrency, right? He was also a software engineer at Instagram, right? He worked in the client performance team. He was the co-president of Association of Chinese Entrepreneurs ACE at Berkeley. He was also a software engineer intern at Google, worked in ADMob SDK team, right? So obviously this guy has done a lot more. Let's take a look at his other experiences. He has been at UC Berkeley working in the laboratory. He's also founder and CEO of Novaplex, a co-founder and iOS engineer of Sketchup, and a core member of RoboCup Junior Soccer Chinese team, right? I guess that's some kind of robot soccer. Yeah, obviously Ryan, or Yihei, has done a lot more than the co-founder has, right? He's also co-founder, but the other co-founder, right? So yeah, that is great to see. That's a lot of experience right there. Okay. So then we have Fang Chen. Let's take a look at what he has done. Right? So Fang Chen is an assistant professor at the Hong Kong University of Science and Technology. He is assistant professor at the Hong Kong University of Science and Technology, but also co-founder of Lino, as we all know. He's also been a research scientist at Intel Labs. He's a PhD student at Stanford and a researcher, research in industrial projects for students. All right, so he has done, I mean, Intel is cool, definitely. So research scientist at Intel Labs, that's definitely another very experienced member, right? So that's the 3 core members that we have of Lino, right? Now, I think that's a great team to have, okay? Wilson is obviously his first venture, but he seems very eager to make this work. Then Yihei, or Ryan, has done plenty of, he has a lot of experience in all, in just a lot of tech companies. And the same goes for Fang Chen, who has worked at Intel, right? So that's just a great team overall. All right, so last but not least, guys, let's actually, let's take a look quickly at the blockchain itself, right? Before I go to the last part here. So the blockchain can be found at tracker.lino.network, right? You can see all the transactions here. This is just a tracker, as you know of all the other blockchain trackers, right? So you can see the blocks, the reward pool, the transactions, and the validators, right? So that is kind of what that is. If I go to tracker, you can look up people. So if I go to block or account, you can look people up. Right, so if I go, for example, to my account and I type in my account, right, you can see that mine was created the 4th. This is my balance right now, number of transactions, total income, and my reputation, right? So, and then obviously you have a balance history, and you have so you can see everything's transparent, guys. You can see who I donated to, you can see my claiming of rewards, etc., right? And then you can see coin of the day, right? Going into this you know, in a second. Okay, so that's the tracker. If you go to wallet, you just get to the where I logged in. Okay, and then the app, I don't, that is just DLive. So that is the tracker for you, right, guys? So now let's get into the nitty and gritty details, you could say. All right, so this is the GitHub. I went to the master document here. So here you can see a quick start, right? You can see the consensus. So if we click on the consensus, right, it basically tells you a little bit about the consensus, right? So Lino is a blockchain built on the consensus engine Tendermint. Tendermint is software securely and consistently replicating an application on any machines. It implements the Byzantine fault tolerance, which tolerate up to 1/3 of validators failed in arbitrary ways. To achieve the better performance, we predefine the size of validator set is 22. The validates can be changed by the locked Lino stake. All right, so validators will change. It's basically what it says here. I don't know exactly. I'm not that technical, guys. So to really say what the Tendermint is, but you can definitely look this up for yourself. The link will be in the description below, right, for the GitHub, obviously. So account, you can kind of see. So this is kind of like an important one. It tells you like, so the balance is the amount of Lino. The coin day is the fully charged coin day, right? The fully charged coin day. Number of balance history is the number of balance history, obviously. Grants public keys. The public key this account grants permission to. You know, for example, do you want to be able to donate, right? So if someone, for example, the DLive app on the phone, right? You can give permission to donate or not, right? Well, obviously, it's automatically signed that its donation is on, but they could have also written that it's not being granted permission to donate, right? Then you have sequence number, the number of transactions signed by the account owner, the reward, the statistic of the reward received, and the pending coin day list received. Lino still charging on the coin day. So see coin day for more details, right? So that's basically how much more Lino can you still get for the day, right? So there is a certain amount of Lino that you can get for the day, okay? That is basically the coin day. All right, so then we have authorization. Well, you can read about it yourself. I'm not going into this, is too technical. Okay, so if we go to coin day here, this is quite important. So the coin day is a borrowed idea from the Bitcoin code contributors, right? All the research, coin day on the Lino blockchain is a number that measures how much Lino has been held for much time in an account. Coin day is used to compute a user's allocated bandwidth and donation power. Example is, if a user received 1 Lino on day 0 and 2 Lino on day 1, this user's coin day on day 2 is 1 times 2 days plus 2 times 1 day when someone transfers a certain amount of Lino to you. The coin day is then that amount that Lino becomes 0 and starts to grow from the time you receive it. Coin day cannot grow infinitely. Like I said before, there's a 7-day limit for any Lino's coin day to grow. The specific calculation is detailed below. Okay, so I was wrong there, guys. It's not 1 day, but it's a 7-day limit. Okay, so that is kind of how your coin day can grow. When you receive Lino, the blockchain maintains a coin day DQ to do lazy evaluation of your coin day. That is a little bit too specific and too technical for me. The coin day is a sum, so the amount of Lino times the minimum current time negative start time is 7 days. All right, so that is how your coin day is calculated. Everything's transparent, guys. This is the blockchain. Welcome, and you can read about it and you can see the formulas for it. Right, so that is how it works. Right, so that's the coin day. Then of course you have the inflation. Right, inflation distribution. Right, so the infra provider inflation pool and content creator inflation pool. The inflation pool will be calculated annually, and the total inflation highest cap is 9.8%. That is wrong, guys. Right now it's 9.9. But that's just a little change, right, that they did. And the lowest cap is 3% of annually consumption increment. The first 2 years, since the blockchain doesn't have increment data, it goes for 9.8%. Right, so 9.9. Validates produce blocks for blockchain and keep blockchain running. All right, so the reason I say that it's 9.9% is because that's what the developers have been saying on the forums of DLive. Right, if you go into the Lino thread for it. So, but it doesn't matter that too much. All right, so guys, what I want you to understand. So going back all the way to the stream, right, when I was watching a stream and I gave him that Lino, is so for that Lino, he will not receive that whole Lino point, right? He will receive 90.1% of that Lino, right? So he will get 90.1, right? So about 0.90 he gets, okay? He doesn't get that whole Lino. So him getting that 0.90, well, where's the other 9.9% going? Well, that goes back into the reward pool, right? Remember, guys, this is a proof of stake consensus, so it goes back into the reward pool, and then that reward pool, every day it gives back the Lino, right? As you could see when I logged into my Lino, into the Lino blockchain, I received 20 something Lino, right? That is my reward from the reward pool based on how much Lino I'm staking, right? So that's the inflation distribution for you. All right, so then you have reputation, another thing. So the reputation, guys, Lino blockchain, the content creator gets content bonus from the content creator inflation pool as well, right? So also from that pool is they take content creator content bonus, right? So it's an incentive for content creators to keep streaming, keep making videos, keep doing things for the Lino blockchain, right? So someone may make a fake donation to his own content to get bonus from the inflation pool. To prevent bad content stealing bonus, the account on the blockchain will have a reputation score, right? So the reputation score is made so that you cannot just give yourself a lot of Lino, right? As you maybe are not aware of, but on the Steemit blockchain, what happened after a while is that people would just buy a lot of Steem, which, was fine because it was low. Let's say it was a low price, right? And you could see it rising. Then they would upvote their own content to give themselves more money, right? So Lino kind of wants to go against that by having a reputation system, right? So yeah, the reputation score will consist out of two parts, right? A free score and a customer score. The free score comes from stake. In a certain percentage of free score will be added to the user's reputation if users stake in and removed once a user stake out. So the more you stake, the higher your reputation. The default customer score is 1 Lino for all accounts. To increase the customer score, one should be in front of donors to top the daily top donator, right? So the more you donate, the more so to other streamers, right? The more you donate to other streamers and other content creators, the higher your reputation will get. Okay, so for each donation based on the user's reputation, it will add a sum of the reputation of the post. For each report, it will minus some of the reputation of the post. The penalty score of a post is negative of some reputation. So yeah, guys, basically keep donating to other people, to other content creators, and your reputation score will go up. The same for the more you stake. So the more I would buy and put into my staking or get from streaming or get from content creation, and I would stake it again, the higher my reputation score. All right, guys, but keep in mind that you can only start staking, so they call it locking in, but it's staking if every 1,000 Lino. Okay, so you need to get up to 1,000 if you want to stake it. All right, so that is the reputation system. All right, guys. So that also kind of concludes this whole video about DLive, the first dApp on the Lino blockchain. All right. So it's obviously in testnet still. So guys, there's going back to DLive here. Right now, this is a set price, right? You can buy $7,888 for $97.80. Okay, I'm not saying this will blow up, but right now it's basically 1.2 cents per Lino, okay, to buy. Now, if this goes, when this goes onto mainnet, they already said they're looking for listings onto exchanges, right? Now, I'm not saying it will be listed on Binance, but just on any exchange, the price will start fluctuating. Whether it goes up or down, that's the gamble that we take as an investor into this project. You cannot be a trader into this project because you don't have charts, right? But as an investor into this project, you can take a gamble and try and purchase some Lino, right? That's what I'm doing, because of the simple fact that even if the price would go down a little bit, I've been staking for a while then, and I probably already doubled my investment. Okay, I'm not saying it will double that fast, but on average you get about 0.2 to 0.5%. It all depends. So guys, obviously, like I said before, the reward pool, so what we get back as people who are invested into the platform, the people who stake, we get it back based on how many donations and how many tips. So how many tips and how many subscriptions have been going on through the whole platform, right? Because it's the inflation pool that gives back to the people who invest and who stake, like the people who stake, right? Their Lino, right? So it's very important for the platform to keep growing. The more it grows, the higher the amount of Lino we get back per day, right? So it's kind of like it helps the whole platform for you to basically get people onto the platform and start to participate. Now, I'm not saying this will be the next Twitch or the next Mixer. Well, it comes close to Mixer already. It won't be that hard to beat Mixer, in my opinion. But to come close to Twitch, definitely that's a long way off, right? But basically, this DLive is only the first dApp onto the Lino blockchain, right? We can definitely see more content platforms on the Lino blockchain. That's what they're aiming for, right? I've already seen another project in the Lino Telegram that also will be linked in the description below. That project is Fuely, basically like the YouTube of blockchain. They're obviously in the Telegram, so who knows? Maybe they will move to the Lino blockchain eventually as well, right? We'll have to see, or maybe another project, right? But you get content creation platforms onto the Lino blockchain. That's what it's made for, and basically we all benefit from each other. So DLive is just a dApp, and there could be more dApps, and it's not even if another streaming platform would go onto Lino blockchain, which I don't think it will, but it wouldn't be bad, because we all benefit from as people who invest and stake. So both the content creators, if you're a content creator on DLive, I highly suggest you do stake your Lino, because you get back based on the growth of the platform, right? Because the more people that tip and subscribe, the more that gets back into the reward pool, right? And well, the more that's in the reward pool, the more that you get back. Okay, so I hope that all clears everything up, guys. Also, guys, I have a Telegram, join up with the CryptoPies blog, where you can ask me any question, ask other people questions, and it's just a great chat box to be in, right? Let's see what's going on here. So I obviously already had just a quick explanation of Lino in 1 minute, just a infographic video. I never really do those, but I thought why not, right? It's an easy way to explain it. Basically, the only thing I explain in that video is about the staking, which is the most important part of the whole Lino blockchain, is that you give back to your investors, right? So that's that, guys. And also posted a chart for because someone want to know my thoughts on LTC, on Litecoin. So obviously I did that as well. So yeah, join up with this, guys. Also join up with the CryptoPie's feed, where I post all my videos, post about upcoming ICOs and STOs. But at the moment, just don't expect any of them, guys, because we are still in a bear market, and that means bearish returns. That means you will lose money. All right, and you don't want to lose money. All right, so yeah, guys, as I said before, I will go live regularly onto DLive with charting and sometimes some games, but mainly charting. All right, so expect that a lot. All right, I'm going to try to do it maybe once every 2 days, 3 days. So maybe daily, I don't know yet, but I will go often live there and just basically chart there and show you guys how I chart. As you all know from my Twitch streams, I haven't done many of them, but DLive is a way nicer platform in my opinion, because as a cryptocurrency YouTuber and just cryptocurrency content creator, I like to explore cryptocurrency platforms such as DLive, right? So yeah, look forward to that. So yeah, guys, join up with that as well. Other than that, guys, follow me on Twitter, which is twitter.com/Pygoz, and also give me a follow on DLive, which is dlive.tv/Pygoz. All right. Both telegrams will be in the description below, and if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, hit that post notification button, and if you've got any questions at all, leave a comment below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.